Hey, 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 it's the
John and Heather Show, and we're coming to you live from Daytona Beach, Florida. And right now we found an interesting, beautiful motorcycle over here, and I have the creator of this bad beast right here, and he's going to tell you all about it.
Hi, I'm Brian. How you doing?
Ah, nice to meet you, man.
The bike's actually a 2007 Road Glide.
Nice.
And I switched it over to a Road King.
Okay.
I changed everything in the frame. It's custom. I set it up so I had the profile come from the headlight all the way down to the fender and around.
So the complete bike slopes all the way down in one angle. I like
Yes,
that.
yeah. On the headlight area, if you come
Yeah.
over here, I actually used two Daymaker headlights to do this.
Wow.
Actually cut this
Yeah, I
here
was gonna say,
to
'cause
give
they're
it the
round.
radius to bring the headlight down to be even with that. I just used the front of a 7-inch Daymaker, just this piece here, and a 5 3/4 Daymaker, and I'm a mechanical
See that.
engineer. I
Yeah,
have a
because
shop that
right in
makes
here,
up-
I can see where it's round because I've had a
Yeah,
Daymaker before,
right.
and they don't have this flat shape right there.
And see this, I designed up this piece to make up the difference between that and it still have all the adjustments and everything, so
Wow.
it kept the profile.
That is beautiful.
The whole motor and all that stuff is Cerakote. It's a new stuff.
Yeah,
that's
because it
coming
looks
out
like a
now.
type of powder coat. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's thinner than powder
Okay.
coat. It's only 5,000 thick.
It doesn't scratch at all?
It does, but you got to be real careful.
Careful
I mean,
with it, yeah.
putting it together, I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be scratch a lot, but actually I've been riding it all summer. You don't really see any
I don't
scratches
see nothing
at
on
all.
it. The
You
bike
know,
is absolutely
it's
stunning.
held in there good. You know, even the frame and the neck. I add a little bit more rake to it, but most of these big
Yeah.
wheel bikes, you see a big long
Yeah.
giraffe neck in them. I kept it nice and short and
tight
tight here
towards
for
the
the
bike.
looks, you know.
That is fabulous.
Half these screws, like these custom screws here, I had done in a CNC machine because they don't make 5 millimeter,
So you
12
custom
points.
fabricated all the
The
screws for this
screws
bike?
to make them fit good, to make them fit in all the other areas that just a flat head wouldn't
How
fit.
many hours in labor do you have in this thing with the amount of milling
I
and customization?
probably got
you
about 2 years
Yeah.
of time. I mean, and I lived with the bike for 2 years.
do? So we're talking like 2,000-3,000 hours on this, bare minimum.
Probably, yeah, it's up there, you know. The only thing I didn't do on the bike is I'm not a welder.
Okay.
I pretty much pieced out and had a guy weld in front of me to do everything set up because you had to change everything around to be a lay frame.
Okay, I
you
got
know?
you. And also
So-
with welding, it's an art form too. If you don't
Yeah.
do it right, it's going to make the entire bike look like
Yeah.
that.
Well, the guy that I had do it, Metal Innovations Artistry, he's
Okay.
a top-notch welder, you know, as far as doing a lot of the framework and
What's the
everything else.
Hamsters USA logo?
That's, you know, the Hamsters, right?
No, I don't.
It's a bike group. It's been around since '78. Started as a joke.
Okay.
And like Dave Perrowitz, Alan Ness, all the big bike builders,
Okay.
they're in it too. You have to have a custom bike. You got to do
Yeah.
a lot of our events. We have guys from Italy, France,
Wow.
Germany, Canada, South Africa.
Wow.
There's 350. That's the highest limit they go to. So, like I said, you have to have a custom bike. You got to go to Sturgis every year. We basically own a hotel out there, and we have houses behind it that they have, and so we have banquets. Like we just had a fall foliage run back in East because I'm from Boston
Okay.
area,
Yeah, Long Island,
and
New York
probably
myself.
you know guys came from all over the states to come ride with us out there. It's pretty cool, you know.
Wow.
We're not a club.
Okay.
We're a group, you
All
know.
right.
So it's a lot of
Well,
fun, you
interesting
know.
history
Well,
on
the
the
nickname
Hamsters.
is like the $1 Million
Okay.
Motorcycle Club,
I
but you
gotcha.
know, all of us aren't millionaires,
No.
you know. But we like custom bikes. That's what
And-
it's all based on, you
And
know.
this bike is absolutely gorgeous. You got to enter it in the show right now, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully I'll do good today.
Well, sir, I wish you the best of luck.
Okay.
And thank you very much for the
you,
interview.
too.
And thank you. And you can look up our show on Facebook. You can look up live, like and subscribe, hit the bell for any notifications.
Okay, so let me write that down.
Yep. Now, what you do is, actually got it right here.
Oh, take a picture. I'll take a
Here we are live with Chopper Dave. Chopper Dave, what is it you do?
Sometimes I wonder. It's just like 100 miles an hour, and I am blessed to have so much fun working with all the bikes. I get to work with all the custom bikes, do the professional photos, work with the models, and do some of the bikini contests, and work with all the bands and hang out with them and get the real deal. The general public has no idea how hard people have to work behind the scenes, including myself, doing what we do so that the general public can see actually what goes on at these events. You know, there's so much work behind the scenes. There's great people that have been doing it for many years. This is my 15th year in the industry. If I didn't have this job, which is not really a job, I would pay $1 million to have it. you know, but it's an earned job, just like my nickname, Chopper Dave. I earned it in Sturgis, South Dakota, working a bike, building a bike with Porky's Chopper for charity back in 2005. That's where I got my nickname, Chopper Dave. So that's me in a nutshell. I love what I do, and everybody knows me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we got to work with them all, like it or not.
Is it true you were flown out to take pictures of somebody's?
Yes. I went to Boston area. This was so cool. What a story. A bike builder in Boston I met during Bike Week. His name was Rob, and he builds a little shop, you know, old school bikes, you know. Had a 49 Panhead. And anyway, he flew me up to Boston to shoot his bikes. Now, 45 minutes off the plane, he had this connection. He knew the supervisor of the building, the John Hancock building, which is the tallest building in Boston. 45 minutes off the plane, I was on the top level, past the observation deck. There's no rails or anything. You could walk right off into oblivion. So 45 minutes off the plane, I was on top of that building taking pictures of Boston and the baseball park, everything. It was a hell of a treat. So, you know, right, just like the charity bill we did in Sturgis back in 2005. That's where, you know, everything got started for me. I did muscle car calendars before this, but pretty much 15 years in the biker industry and going strong.
You go ahead and you do lots of events, right? You travel far from where your home base is, and you go to most events that you possibly can. A lot of the events I run into you at, we just ran into you at Cody River. I know you tried to make it out to the Mike and Spike benefit, and here we are at Daytona.
Sick puppy. I was a sick puppy then.
Yeah, you were sick that day. I'm so sorry, honey. But we've been doing Daytona together since before John and I got together. And now John and I and Chopper, we all come up and we all hang out at Daytona and have a good time.
Friends for life.
That's
Friends for
right.
life.
Friends for life. Friends for life. And that's why you all should be coming down here and having a good time instead of sitting at home. Look at all we have. We got bike shows. He gets to go and he does filming of the bikini contests. And I know John loves that. See, John loves that. He gets to go and do all of that. The guys that put on the special riding show, the tattoo girls, the Tink girls, you know, and the Birdman, you
That's
name
right.
it. We got it all up here at Daytona. So you guys need to come up here and see. We're going to keep on walking and show you some more kick-ass bikes.
It's never a dull moment with this kind of people behind your back.
No, it's not. You never take a moment. You never stop.
It's the Energizer Bunny in me. I'm going to do it until I can't do it no more.
As long as I've known you, you've never stopped. And you do a separate business. You have your own
That's right.
business. What do you do with your business?
Heavy equipment hydraulics, Bobcat and Caterpillar drive motors. We truck them in, 200-pound biceps here, and this little little package. Excuse the French here.
That's okay.
And you know, that's the bread and butter. You know, you don't make money in photography unless you're Sports Illustrated, but you know, I do.
I'm Sports Illustrated.
I do it for the family of bikers. You know, that's why I do it. You know, because I love my brothers and sisters. And getting the word and getting the images out there is everything.
That's cool. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you for giving us some of the inside information into the life of Chopper Dave, the one and only.
That's it. You got it.
All right. We're going to walk on and check out some bikes. Thank you. I love you, baby. And let us go. What are you up to?
I'm going to hit Main Street.
All right. Well, let's go do Main Street.
And I'm supposed to pick up a dancer here in about 10 minutes. She wants a ride.
Oh, okay. You're going to go. All right. Then we're going to do our thing here.
Ooh la la dancer.
I was going to say, if you're picking up a dancer, you know us around.
Well, what about dinner tonight? You want to get together for dinner?
Yeah. Let's look at this weather, see what time. I was telling him if it's going to start at 6, I want to have the bike packed up in where my truck is in Ormond, and then I want to unhitch my